I would not want to take a break if I was him, especially after that last set. But now the tempo is going to be extraordinarily different. Snoof and Earl could not play more differently as players. The characters could not be more different. Lucina is floatier, has range, can play a little bit more passively in that regard. A little bit of a rough start there from Earl, but he's going to make it back, preventing imminent, terrible danger early on. Is Lucina going to be the decision today?
Oh my goodness, he had that air dodge read, but Lucina enough to it, just barely to avoid the F smash.
Yeah, Earl, I think knowing that he can get away with a little bit more on the neutral air dodge side because of the drift, especially against Falcon, I'd be more afraid of the up smash than the F smash, to tell you the truth, because it might just catch her regardless.
Oh, had to jump the whole time.
Earl looking to catch a landing with an F smash. Earl got grabbed. It looked like they both went for the grab. A nice little recovery there. Gets the recovery into immediate back air because of the little bit of a tick that Lucina's up B just hit. Arctice being a little bit more passive now, not going off stage that second time, thinking, you know, I did just die because of this.
I mean, that's another key matchup difference. Lucina's Dolphin Slash, as opposed to a character's recovery like Fox, not reactable. So you can't go in, time something, and then be back at home, time for dinner, time to ledge try.
Down tilt, though, very, very smart. Parried the first hit and was able to just kind of crouch under the second hit in Nair. Lucina had nowhere to go once the Nair was committed to. So nicely played by Arctice. These players will continue to play each other fairly even. Earl going way out there looking for the forward air. And why not, right? Now this is the matchup where, you know, last matchup we saw Fox was the one with the difficulty recovering. But Falcon's recovery is not amazing.
No, it isn't. And Earl has already shown that he knows exactly when to decommit. So that gives him a bit more confidence in edge guarding in the first place.
Oh, what the hell was that? Earl seeming completely unfazed and taking no damage, so no harm, no foul. But what a strange thing that Lucina's up smash can even do. That, I'm going to guess, was a Raptor boost missed input. But we hope. You never know, though. I mean, Arctice might be feeling himself after last set.
I'm not sure what that would have killed if it hit, so let's give him
benefit of the doubt here.
Of course.
Earl looking to end the game on that down air immediately as his neutral has just been taking full well over. Arctice has kind of been bull rushing in for a lot of this set, and Earl has just been ready for most of it. You can tell just from like the damage disparity, but sometimes it doesn't matter. What a combo there. Lots of up airs into the neutral airs. Put him from 30 to 92.
Still in quite a hole, though. Earl sharking beneath the platforms, now going to the left to the side, occupying center in the process.
Yeah, Arctice just having a hard time getting in, hard time recovering, not getting much when he's on ledge, which I know isn't like a thing you usually look for, but oftentimes players on ledge with a character like Falcon can catch with like a jump up aerial or something every now and again. But far from over, he got the up smash read. Now you're one big combo away. Earl, in the meantime, you know, Lucina kind of has to rely on a call out. Oh man, Arctice was going for it all there with that stomp.
I mean, can you blame him? You're 100% down. It's difficult, but it's not impossible.
Well, that could have been it too. You never know. Like those Falcon combos are dangerous. And this is where it gets tricky for Earl. Like, you can win neutral a million times in a row with Lucina, but sometimes it's hard to just seal it out. 170% is a lot of percent to live to. All right, up B, out of shield, and Arctice DIing away. That will take it. He almost brought that game back. It was looking really grim for him for a while, too. Like, there was a point second where Earl had 2 stocks left. He was only at 30%, and Arc was well over 100 at that point. It was just, there was kind of lopsided. Like, Earl had won so many neutral interactions in a row, but Arc able to bring it all the way back. And it's similar to the Snoof set. We talked about this last set, where there was a big lead, and then the momentum, just because you get a loss in the first game. You know, as long as you've got momentum and shifting your way, it can be fine. But now, Arc has to capitalize early, I think, in game 2.
Yeah, Arc definitely put a stop to that momentum in game 2 of last set. Can Earl do the same in the other direction here is the question.
Good start. A couple of interactions in his favor. That's 3 in a row now, to the tune of 40%. Also, Lucina's really good at getting out of like Falcon's combos because you can just kind of throw the fair out because she drifts so far away, and the fair is so fast. What is this music?
I was going to question it.
This is WarioWare? This is Ashley? What a strange choice, but alright.
Sometimes I'm glad I didn't know the answer to that one.
Alright, Earl gonna run off. Nope. Face out the jump. Decides not to go too far in on it. Maintain stage. Not getting a lot out of maintaining stage when Falcon's been on ledge. And, you know, here we go again. Arch has been so good at getting off of ledge. He hasn't been getting hit until the neutral is reset. But then he gets a little too aggressive after pretty much every time. There it is again. Gets off ledge, doesn't get hit, loses neutral. And that's kind of been the story of this.
Quick roll from underneath that nair.
4 in a row. Will it happen a 4th time?
Occupying space. The Dolphin Slash B reverses it this time.
That was 4 consecutive times where Arctice got to ledge, didn't get hit on ledge, and then bull rushed in neutral and got caught by Earl just waiting for him. Arctice is going to have to figure out some adjustments in that regard. Like, he might have to be a little bit more passive when he gets off ledge.
I mean, those critical of it. Oh my goodness, EarlOfM on a tear right now with that down air. So difficult to place, but expertly onto Arctice.
Oh, gets the down air.
He could do this again.
Yeah, Arctice cannot seem to get anything going. That Lucina sword has just been everywhere that Arc has wanted it to not be. But that time, Earl going for it all, trying to just end the game. You know, when you have a lead that big, I completely understand. You gotta be careful against a character like Falcon. You never know. But, you know, the way it's been, you know, now Arc is actually getting caught off of these ledge options. That has changed from earlier on in the game. So he went from not getting much going to, like, getting insta-punished.
Lovely spacing on that back air, too. The decommits from Earl this set have been immaculate. He's getting what he wants and not a fraction more.
Now it's Arctice's turn, finally gets a little bit of a capitalization. Goes for the up smash, which I think was the right thing to do. That's the kind of move that can catch Lucina, and it's, you know, safe to do because it'll just reset if it misses. It gives you a chance to take a stock at 70. Arctice is very, very good at, will get caught by the down smash there. Good catch and setup with that down tilt down smash. Arctice has always been very good at knowing that he needs to take stocks early with his character to succeed.
Yes.
And he is not afraid to go for the hard reads and put opponents in panic spots, especially in bracket settings. I think it has worked very well in his favor throughout his entire playing career, particularly post-pandemic.
And of course, the advantage of that is that you're never really out, but you are susceptible to being put in the hole early, as we've seen twice from Earl.
Yes. Yeah, this is, I think, when it becomes difficult for two players in the way that their strengths lie. Arc is no stranger to taking early stocks, and that's kind of what he goes for. That's how he plays, and that's with his character, that makes sense. But Earl is the antithesis of that. He is good to just win neutral 400 times in a row until you eventually die to a nair or like an obvious F smash or, you know, a back air because he caught you on ledge or whatever he wants. But it's always later on.
Watching Earl's like early round 1, round 2 games that are off stream are just so fascinating. And as Earl gets hit there, because they'll usually be like 3 stocks or maybe 2, but they'll take 4.5, 5 minutes. Earl has so much patience no matter who the opponent is.
Well, he understands that you should really only be committing to an option when you know it's going to hit the opponent. That's really what all platform fighters boil down to. If you can figure out which of your positive options when it comes to being an advantage state are going to work, or winning neutral are going to work, either way, that's how you succeed. Earl's phenomenal at that. He made a whole career out of it.
And a footstool not going to prevent Earl from making it back.
That's tilt, and there's another, just kind of like Rogue hit. You know, he hit Arctice to like 160. Oh, but Arctice, the counterpoint, he's going to kill you at 50%.
Yeah, that's why I'm just caught Earl being too patient twice in a row. First with that jab 1-2 grab, and then with that hunting nair.
Earl's surviving. And if he continues to play the neutral he was playing, this game is far from over. But if Arctice can get that one good punish, it's so strange playing Falcon, because the game could take forever because you're just gonna like hit him a million times outside of neutral, and the game could end instantly because he wins a singular interaction, you know?
Another up air, taking
Wow.
up the top.
Earl with a little bit of a panic air dodge, knowing that, you know, being off stage is okay as Lucina. It's risky for Falcon to go out there. Putting Arctice on tournament stock.
Yeah, only 20% down now, whipping that Dolphin Slash, though. That's going to be a bit of damage in the other direction.
And Lucina's damage output is no joke when she does get those like 4 or 5 straight hits. Like, Arc's at 82. Like, that's
losing. Put that into perspective.
good patience from Earl. And he gets the F smash the other way, catches the roll in, and that's going to do it. Earl with just some very strong neutral play across the board and some very solid reads, going to bring him to grand finals.
Yeah, you could see the sign of the growing confidence. He ended game 2 with a down smash covering both directions, but going full send with the F smash in the other direction to take the set.
All right, and that will earn him his rematch against Panda Bear, as Arctice will be out in 3rd place after still a very solid showing today. But we're going to have a repeat winner from one of these two, but neither one of them has won in a hot minute.
I think Arctice has. Or, ignore me. Ignore me.
Earl has a number of seconds recently,
Yes.
but no dubs. Panda Bear has not been able to compete nearly as much as he would like to, and I think he has 2 wins. I know he has the one, obviously. He has the famous one.